Hey, this is Paul Salt from Brew Coffee, and I wanted to show an example of what happens if I use a filter that drains within about 15 or 16 seconds versus one that drains super slow. So I got Brew Coffee open, I'm going to start it, I've got my water hot, we're just above 200, and we're going to just start the pour. I like to do 2 or 3x the amount of coffee. My other scale is going crazy, so I had to switch to another scale that I had. Hopefully this one won't have all the same problems. And what we care about in this video is how long is it going to take to drain. So I am going to be pouring and trying to stay ahead of the pace a little bit. This is a denser coffee that I'm brewing with, so I do have to be a little bit ahead of what my app is recommending, just because this one takes longer to drain. So I'm going to do it this time with what should be a pretty good filter, and then we'll compare this to one of these filters in our previous test that were running really slow. What I find the more important thing to be is having a consistent recipe. And so for this recipe, I'm going up to 3 minutes, and I want to be finished by 2.5 minutes or sooner. So that's why I'm trying to fill this. I know that the next one I'm going to do, I'm probably going to have to try and really pour aggressively in the beginning, meaning pour more up front, so I can stay ahead of the pace. I am right now at the max height here, and that's going to be difficult to keep up with my pace if it's not draining fast. And that will throw off your entire recipe. Okay, so I'm going to stir. And I'm a little under what the recipe is saying. That's fine. For right now, I actually have been doing closer to 340. So I've been actually tweaking. So I'm not 100% following my recipe right here. I'm going a little off the recipe. And one other thing I'm noticing with this other scale, it seems to count upwards rather than down, which is a little bit weird. This was a super cheap Bluetooth scale. I haven't tried connecting to the actual app that comes with it yet, but it is also having issues, though not as bad as my other scale, which was just going all over the place. Okay, so right now I am 30 seconds over my expected end time, and it's almost finished. Okay, so that's about done. There's still some liquid in it, so you're going to see most likely if we come down that it's still dripping a little bit. Not as much liquid in a Hario, and so that was around 45 to 50 seconds over my intended recipe. So we're looking at 3 minutes and 40-ish seconds, let's say, for that to finish. Now we're going to compare that to one of my bad filters in the next video and see how that does.